someone do that, I guess. Why is there a
Okay, what's wrong with the
billion
high?
people in this voice chat? There's 2 trillion people in here,
You
man.
you started it. You started it, not me. I didn't do shit.
Who invited all these people?
We're here to watch an execution. I mean, a debate.
Okay, I'm recording now.
Alright, I'm
Please
also
go on.
Baby,
recording.
go, baby, go.
All right, bro. Why is there so many people?
Go on mute your microphone. They're gonna debate.
Oh yeah. Anyways, what's wrong? Okay, let's start with the high outer section. What's wrong with it?
High outer verse plus is what I was referring
Let's
to.
see.
So the problem with
You said
that
what?
is
Hold
that
on. You said you were referring to what? Hold on. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Hold on. You said you were referring to what? I know what you said. Repeat yourself.
high outer verse plus.
Yeah. What's wrong with it? Sure. We can start from there.
The high outer verse plus tier. So the whole point, the whole tiering system, right? Let me actually just go back to like my specific
No,
debunk.
just start with the
so I
high outer
can-
section, not the entire tiering system. Like you're not gonna go. Like you're just gonna do this in your one-to-one correspondence in terms of the points. Start with the high outer section, high outer plus section. What's wrong with it?
Yeah. Cool. So high outer versal plus, right? Characters that can significantly affect or create or destroy structures containing measurable cardinals or any higher large cardinals or realms bearing a simpler ontological nature to any large cardinal or being stated to be somewhat equivalent to such. This carries on to infinity from measurable cardinals to any higher large cardinals. So the thing about this, the frick is a large
Garbage.
cardinal. That's
Hold on,
retarded.
should I explain? Yeah, I don't know how to explain since you're retarded. Hold on, let me get to the definition of what a large cardinal is and explain
That
to your
doesn't
retarded
exist.
black ass
It
up real
doesn't
quick.
exist. It just doesn't exist. There's no
Yeah, I'm
large
sure it doesn't.
cardinal.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't, buddy. You're right. But hold on, I'll just let me finish real quick and shut the fuck up for now.
Who you were calling retarded?
I mean, he is, so. Oh, shit. See. Anyways, he says he sounds Indian, not Mexican. Okay.
Huh?
I want this to be an actual debate. I could actually just like, the rules.
Well,
The
no, we're
rules.
just
What are
talking
the
about it. He
rules?
just said he's just gonna slam me in front of everyone. So yeah, slam me in front of everyone about this very sped tier list tiering system.
Anyways,
You guys are done yet?
uh, for a second. Yeah, large cardinals are cardinals that are beyond the measurable cardinal. These cardinals start with the transitive method. The transitive method is the method that uses elementary substructures and elementary embeddings to actually construct these large cardinals. They're beyond the inaccessible cardinal hierarchy, so that's what a large cardinal is. Just in case you didn't know, I'm just gonna have to teach you on that as
Wait,
well.
hold on.
Check
Like,
general,
where's
just
the
go through
source
the
of
wiki
this?
one.
Where's your source? Like, prove
Just
this.
check
Like,
the-
where's the source?
Would you shut the fuck up? I just sent you the link in general. What?
All right.
What do you want the source for? I already got the one for large cardinals. You want me to teach you about the elementary substructures and elementary embeddings as well?
Hold on. I'm actually reading your source first to make sure you're actually like what you're saying is true about there being a quote unquote large cardinal.
You think? Okay, you think you'd have? Okay, never mind. I'm not even gonna do that.
Because you gave a source, right? So I'm checking if this source okay. And large. Okay.
I don't even think you need
Alright.
a source to actually validate some certain
All
things.
right.
But
Okay, so you define what large cardinals are, right? But my point is
And I
they
already
didn't
explained
necessarily
this.
define that within their tiering system, and they didn't even say large cardinals as in with the quote unquotes as you're saying, right? You're saying large cardinals as in the with the quotes, and then saying
How do I have to
like
define it
the
though? You
highly
can just search
compact
for the
cardinals.
term
They're not
yourself.
referring to that though. That's what I'm talking about. They're not referring to that
Wait,
specific
what are you
definition.
saying? Hold on,
Obviously.
repeat what you said. You sounded retarded. Repeat what you said again.
They're not
You said I have to define
okay.
that.
So
So I
you're
don't have to
saying
define that
large
anyway, so I'm just
cardinals
gonna
with the
like
quotes, and you're saying that to prove what they are, right? The tiering system
to
doesn't
prove what they are. What do you
necessarily
mean to
like
say? Hold
define
on, before
large
hold on,
cardinals at all.
shut up. Wait, what do you mean to prove what they are? Before you continue and ramble.
What? to prove what they are, because you're trying to explain to me what large cardinals are, right? So
What
you
do you mean to
prove to
prove
me
what they
what they
are?
are via the quotes, and then the source is also using the quotes to prove large in quotes large cardinals, right? You're saying that's what they are, right? And you literally give me a source that is explaining what they are, so I'm going to
Sure.
go by a source
Sure.
of information and logic, right?
So why do I have to
So
prove
you're
that?
saying
Okay. So if you say that, what do you have to prove what they are or whatever nonsense that you were saying?
what? Prove what
And
they
you
are?
have
No,
one
that's
and
what
you
you were doing, right?
sure. So
Yeah. So you're proving what they are, right? So the tiering system, for example, right, doesn't give any example or any.
okay, by the way, why do you have to actually
Okay, wait,
elaborate
also,
on
this
what they
directly
are?
contradicts the tiering system as well. You said cardinals beyond the measurable cardinal, right? But it literally says the tiering system is limited by all measurable cardinals. It doesn't go beyond any measurable cardinal. That's the thing about large
Nigga, what?
cardinals within this tiering system. No, literally
Huh?
look at the definition yourself. Look at this. Look at the definition of the tiering system yourself. Look at the definition. Look
Okay,
at the definition yourself.
send this shit you're talking about.
No. Power scaling. Go to power scaling wiki channel. Power scaling wiki channel, right?
Bro,
Go to that
just
jump, right?
copy,
High outer
just
verse plus.
copy and
This
paste. Okay, sure.
no,
Yeah,
this carries
that's
on
fine.
to infinity to any infinity from measurable cardinals to any higher large cardinals, right? That's the thing,
Okay.
right? Literally, like
Any
any
higher large
infinity from
cardinals.
measurable cardinals
So
to any higher
any
large
cardinals
cardinals,
beyond.
right? It being
Any
higher does
cardinals
not
be
necessarily
what?
like, bro.
Oh, he's right. No, he's trying to ride right now. So it be
Rat.
beyond this what?
I'm not ratting anything. The tiering system literally is saying itself that high outer verse plus still
Yeah.
refers to measurable
Mhm.
cardinals, right? That's not
No,
ratting
any
anything.
okay, you just said any higher large cardinals. Any higher large cardinals than what? The measurable cardinal, right? So what's the point?
No, it's still saying any measurable cardinal. Any higher large cardinals does not necessarily mean it's
Any
immeasurable. Like
what? Any measurable cardinal? Is there a measurable cardinal beyond the measurable cardinal?
what? Is there a measurable cardinal beyond a measurable
Okay, I
cardinal? It's
said
not
there's any
beyond a
higher
measurable.
large cardinal beyond the measurable cardinal. So that kind of implies that you're saying there's a measurable cardinal beyond the measurable
No,
cardinal itself, which kind of
no, it doesn't.
contradicts the law of identity because
No,
the
it doesn't.
measurable cardinal.
It says it's saying that something is from measurable cardinals to any higher large cardinals does not necessarily
Yeah,
quantify it
any
being
higher
higher
large
than
cardinal.
measurable. Yeah, it
Higher
doesn't
than
necessarily
immeasurable.
quantify
There's
it
no
being
cardinal.
higher
Okay,
than measurable.
if I say higher large cardinals, right? Do you know any higher large cardinals that's not beyond the measurable cardinal?
Later. Hold on. I need to
Hello.
talk to my mom real quick. Yeah, I know. Waiting for you though. No, we're not doing
Toxic
it.
W, toxic W.
I'm so dead. What? Man, I'm done with humanity. Let's mute this fucking.
Oh my freaking.
Is
Oh
this
yeah.
a D1
Anyways, continue with
replication?
what you were saying.
Is he just
Continue
beating
with
his
what you were
mom?
saying.
What's going on?
I was talking to my mom. Don't worry about that, John, bro. Just like continue what you were saying again.
I was saying, do you know any large cardinal, any higher large cardinal beyond the measurable cardinal that's not a larger cardinal than the measurable cardinal?
It's not saying beyond though. It didn't say beyond measurable cardinals though. You made
Okay,
that
what do
up.
you think? Okay, wait, do you think beyond is not higher?
It didn't say beyond. It didn't say beyond.
Wait, that's not what I asked you. You're not repeating what I said. I said, do you think beyond is not higher?
Beyond
Or do you think
would
beyond is lower?
beyond can
Do you think
has
beyond is
multiple
lower?
definitions.
Can okay, what are the multiple definitions?
Multiple definitions. Okay, definitions of beyond. Definitions of beyond. So we have at or to the further side of, happening or continue after, at to the
What?
further side of
Hold on, wait,
something.
you said what? You said side? What does side
Okay.
have to do with
No,
this?
I'm literally just going to the definition of beyond itself, proving that it has multiple definitions of it. At or to the further side of, happening or continuing after a specified time or event. At or to the further side or something. Right. So like the further
Okay,
side,
is
like
there
in
is
general,
there okay, hold on, hold on.
quantify
Okay, so
anything.
okay, hold on. Okay, first of all, right? Let's start with your first definition, right? Do you think there's any large cardinals that's on the side as you speak of? Right? As that's on the side, right? Yeah, that's on the side that extends to the side of the measurable
All I'm
cardinal. For
saying,
the second
all I'm
definition, do you
saying
think
is that
there's
you're
any
saying
hold on,
beyond.
no,
You're
no,
saying
for the second
beyond.
definition, do you think there's any large cardinal, right? Right, that extends beyond a certain time frame? Do you think there's that? Please, if you have all of that, that actually proves that your definition corresponds to what the actual context of the tier system
No, you
is. Please,
presuppose that. You
by all
presuppose
means,
that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that
presuppose
the
what?
beyond. Like actually, I
You're
didn't say that
presupposing the
beyond
intent of
is.
my words, though. So what are you talking about?
No, because you're the one who brought up beyond, though. I did not bring up any beyond. I even said that they didn't even say beyond, right? You're the one who brought up the definition beyond, right? So you're telling me to
Okay.
say my definition first off. That while that would be your burden, right? So I give the definition of beyond, right? And then
Hold on, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. What is my burden? Wait, say, what's my
because
burden?
no, because you're telling me to define beyond, right? You just brought up beyond, and you're telling me to define beyond, right? Even though I just said beyond does
Send me
not
the
even
definition
apply
that you used.
inside this context, right?
I already did. I kind of already did, but sure.
What? You didn't
If
say
you, if, if, if
beyond
you,
applies to anything,
no, hold
though.
on.
I literally said
Okay,
to
shut up, shut up,
myself
shut up,
that
shut
it
up.
doesn't
If
apply
you're
to
gonna say that
the
applies,
simulation.
hold on, I already like posited it not applying to a certain extent, but if you're gonna say it does not apply, can you please posit that being the case? Because I already
What do
did.
you
It's
mean?
already in the
What do you
recording.
mean? Yeah, what do you mean? You didn't even. You just brought up the word beyond, even though I said that it's not even implied
Okay, so
in this
so
tier
you're
list.
autistic. We can move
What
on.
do you mean?
That is
So I'm
fine.
autistic? Are you
If you think
ad
I did not do
hominem?
that,
The freak?
hold on. If you think I did not do that, right, we can just continue. Whatever, it's in the recording. I already kind of
What?
posited that being the case, but sure, whatever. So
I
are
don't
you
get what
gonna?
you're. I don't get what you're saying. Because like
So
like if
hold
you're
on.
literally going.
Are you gonna? Okay, fine. That's fine. I already like asked you to like. Okay, whatever. Right? Are you gonna posit that specific context, right? Not applying or not, or do you think I did not do that? And if you think I did not do that, we can just move on. If you're that confident that you want this point, I don't really care. We can just move on. So what's your next point?
My next point. Okay, move on. Okay, next point. Okay, so we're going off of high outer versal plus and the transcendent tiers, right? Because that's what y'all are making fun of me of. Especially that one person voice chat. That's named I forgot which
Hey,
one of
hold on, shut
y'all
up.
are, but like
Hold on,
upside
shut
down.
up. Hold on, nigga, I have to go. Hold on. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
All right, sure. Okay, so yeah, but as I was saying, bro, like this guy, like freaking upside down AW 1 comma the
Upside down
dot.
A is crazy, bro.
Your bro just got called upside down.
Bro.
Hey.
I don't know, bro. Like y'all were saying that, I was
Just call
dumb
him
for saying
Nightwing's version.
transcendent tiers cap at 6D, but like
Booga, can I ask you something?
yes.
How old are you?
How old am I? I don't really. I'd rather not share my age. I
Are
don't
you
really share my
above
age anymore.
15?
Above 15? Yes.
Are you
Yes, I am.
above 16?
That much, I don't really want to like share that much information type crap. You know what I mean? But like, just like
Okay.
have that.
It's just that
like,
I've just been like, well, I knew
Yeah,
about
so
the screenshots. I
that
just
you
didn't
are
know
at
it was
the
you.
bed
Like,
one.
you said you raped a child on character AI, and like, you thought it was boring to rape adults.
What?
Like, what was going through your mind when you did that?
The rate character on character AI, because I
Yeah.
thought it was funny, bro. Take crap.
You thought raping a child would be funny.
So
you have. Wait, no,
Stop
no.
bringing
You
this job
have
up, bro.
no. You have like this psychological scarring for you to like go ahead and like feel it's right to rape a child, or even funny, sorry, to rape a child, even if it is within character AI. That still reflects who you are as an actual person.
Stop!
Do know that, right?
Stop!
Like
Let's
you
stop
do know
talking
like the
about this
studies
point.
about people who like are attracted to children and who like do a little mushy with their meat to lolly hentai. Like
Just
there's
shut
like a
up,
huge.
bro.
I'm just curious. Why
Yeah.
am I talking?
Anyways, yeah,
You can like
transcendent
continue.
tears. What's wrong? What's wrong with it?
Okay, are you back? Or is that you?
No, I'm not bad. There anybody else that sounds like me?
Okay.
Right. So what's wrong with the tears? What is it called? Transcendent.
William, I'm not in this morning, please. Maybe in the afternoon. Sorry, I'm talking to my mom. Maybe in like the afternoon or whatever. No, because mommy, it's a little bit too early right now, bro. Yeah, I know it's on Sunday.
Damn, that's crazy.
What's going on there? What the fuck?
Any freaking
Bro, no.
Why are y'all laughing?
It's
I'm
nothing,
just
it's
like
nothing.
talking to my dad. I'm laughing. Like, me and my
Yo,
dad, my
Booga,
dad's pretty funny.
you
bro.
should pull a D1, bro. Just stop
Wait,
beating your mom. I
we
wouldn't
got
take someone
exposed
like
or
that
something.
like that, bro.
Huh?
Wait, that where's that?
I what
that
I what
form?
what was that you were talking to?
Wait, this debate is very crazy. Wait, hold on. I'm just about to read in general real quick though. Uh, Bro rate the shot on character AI doesn't want to say frick.
What
I
the?
bully. Fricking them.
It's your boy
Bro, what's
D1.
wrong with the transcendent? What's wrong with the what's wrong with the transcendent Tiona? I'm fucking sick.
Okay, yeah. So the transcendent tiers, right? So the problem, that's like the main retardation of the power scaling
Oh,
wiki.
real,
That's the
yeah,
main
yeah, yeah,
retardation.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
so like
GG.
let me just say like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
what the
grace
tiers
us with
are,
your
and then like
intelligence. Yeah, grace us with your intelligence, Booga the man.
and
Booga we trust.
anyway, it's the main retardation of this tier list. So let me just read off these. Okay, whoever that is, please mute that guy. Anyone who's like listening. So let me just read off these transcendent
Yeah.
tiers, right? Characters that can significantly affect, create, or destroy. Mute. Any fucking ways. Characters that can significantly affect, create, or destroy any logical possible world such, right? Any logical possible world. Wait, what? That I think they forgot to add a specific word here. It's not even grammatically correct, but it's whatever, right? Create or destroy any possible world such. Characters would exist as necessary beings or absolute beings capable of affecting all possible worlds within the framework of logic. Then you have Transcendent Plus, characters that can significantly affect, create, or destroy.
No. Just start with transcendent. We'll go to transcendent plus later. Just start with transcendent.
Okay, just Transcendent.
We can
Okay,
do
so my main problem with Transcendence, right? As I already said, I already brought up how like this would be a low limits fallacy, and how like destroying any logical world would only
define a no
mean.
limits fallacy. Okay, hold on. Okay, define a low limits and no limits fallacy and explain to me when it's applicable or not.
Okay, so let's find no limits fallacy. So a no limits fallacy, right, would be like because like whenever I like say a term, I usually just like going with the definition of certain terms itself, right? But I'll just explain. So
What do you mean
like,
the definition of
am
certain
I able
terms?
to give examples in your in your opinion?
I'm
Can
not
I
even
give
gonna ask that.
examples?
It's useless. What?
Can I give examples first off?
By examples. You can give examples later. Just give me the definition.
I'll just freaking go to the actual definition then, bro.
This
No limits fallacy.
yeah, no limits fallacy.
Okay, this is
You're lagging. You're lagging. Is it from me, bro?
No, he's lagging.
Damn. It's Jamaican Wi-Fi.
Someone not
Some Apollo type shit.
Yeah,
Damn,
his
this
wife
lag
had
is
like 300
insane.
ping.
Nigga, my fucking
Am I-
bro, he might fucking
am I
crash
lagging
my
now?
PC with this that, bro. Bro, repeat what you said. I want to hear if
Am
you're
I-
lagging or not.
still?
Oh shit. Oh
Am I-
damn. Damn, nigga, get a better Wi-Fi, bro. What the fuck? Damn,
Am I
nigga.
still lagging?
Bro.
Yo,
Fuck.
Booga.
Better Wi-Fi, bro. This
Booga,
is
bro. How did
bro,
you
this is-
rape kids on character AI with that Wi-Fi, bro? I'm kind of confused.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
Still lagging, like,
you guys hear me?
bro,
You guys hear me
bro,
now?
oh my god, bro, like, please. You just got that Jamaican Apollo Wi-Fi, bro. Oh shit, he's still lagging.
Bro, he must have put his like mobile on airplane mode, bro. Like,
Nah, you put it on there. You try to run away. The Wi-Fi is about to save his ass, man. Oh my god, that's not tragic.
Bro, this nigga,
What
he's
is-
lagging and he still wanna rape a baby. This nigga, he's lagging and he still wanna rape a baby on character AI.
yeah,
Dude.
John,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Like
What the
raping
fuck?
Maybe
babies.
trying to do that on 400k.
Come on.
I have
Yeah,
lost
you're
for
still
words.
lagging.
Bro's still lagging, bro. Oh my lord.
Oh my god, bro.
That is so wild. I thought
NKD versus Gilgamesh.
Bro, I thought Master Islander was the worst pedo here, but never mind, it was Booga instead.
It was Booga all along.
Bro, this nigga still lagging, bro. John bro, that one is a stomp. Like, Arturo was
Toxic.
stomp. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Toxic, bro.
Bro, he's still lagging, bro.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
Holy
what's up,
shit.
Goku Black Souls? This
Let's
lag
not
is
forget.
insane.
It
He's
is.
lag. He has to be living in the hood or something, bro.
Yeah. The streets won't forget how Booga claimed your tiering system was ass, then like appealed ignorant to the first thing you said.
Nah. This
I was
don't
like, what is
forget
that?
This intelligence. That's some crazy grace that he gave us. He's gracing us with his brilliant intellect.
Yeah, my bad. man.
Bro, this nigga
Bro,
still
God
talking.
damn, bro.
Bro thinks he's
This thing is fucking offending, bro.
Oh no, like it's gonna be a stalemate. I'm pretty sure. I think he can argue.
Yo, Booga.
Booga, you got this, bro. You got this. I'm rooting for you. I'm praying for you. I'm an atheist, but I'm praying for you right now. I'm an
They all
atheist.
joined the
That's
fight.
crazy.
They actually
Yo.
heard Booga. They heard
Booga.
Booga. Bro,
This
the
thing is
parade
fucking
so
offending,
loud.
bro.
He's not even talking anymore. Like I can't even hear
It's
his
fucking
like.
offending,
I'm
bro.
pretty sure
You're
he's
telling me
talking
was
to his
having
mom.
sex with kids with 500
On
ping.
character, yeah, no, on character AI, he like raped children.
Bro, stop with the joke. So fucking disgusting.
It's not a joke.
Yeah, it's funny.
We have
It's
the
not a joke.
screenshots.
We have
I'm
screenshots.
admitting to it.
There's like over 50 screenshots.
Bro,
in
what the
Focus's
hell?
server.
This nigga is lagging and still wanna rape a baby on character AI.
He's weird.
Bro, am I still lagging now?
No,
Am I
it's
still-
good. It's good. Just
Bro, I
continue.
thought Awakened said he changed.
Yo.
Awakened said he changed. What the fuck? Was this recent?
I did change, by the way. I didn't freaking do that anymore, by the way. But yeah, am I still
Shut the
like,
fuck up.
He erased the time section when he did that, and it just magically not became a pattern anymore, bro.
Okay, but am I okay? So I'm not lagging anymore, correct?
Like, you can-
Yeah,
No, you're not.
you're
You're
fine.
good.
The one question that
You're
asked-
fine. Just continue the debate, dude.
I asked him, but I forgot my question. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I got like that druggy memory, bro. And I
Yeah.
asked him
And
something
they're
about
recording us. It doesn't matter.
Any freaking ways though, right? Y'all keep accusing me of being a pedo or whatever, bro. Bro, this was
No
like
one.
freaking one freaking time, like months ago,
One.
right? Where I'm like, I wanted to like,
So them saying that is accurate, so it's just
No,
that-
so you
all I did, bro.
Well, because you did one time means that you are okay with it.
Yo, all I did, bro, was no, I didn't eat the baby's head, Kiki. By the way, Kiki, by the way, I didn't eat the
No.
baby. By the way, that was another guy.
What did you
Right?
do?
Another guy
What the
was eating a
fuck?
baby, right?
Who is he talking about?
You got
No, just continue the debate.
I didn't eat the baby, bro. That was someone else. All I did was
Bro,
freaking.
what the fuck?
All I did
That was
Oh
Bro.
my
Eating the
god.
baby is crazy.
I didn't do that, junk. That's just someone else. I didn't eat it. That was someone else.
Like a fuck things about eating a baby, Sam. But whatever.
This is going on YouTube, bro. This is going on YouTube.
It is going on
Alright,
YouTube. I'm
Somebody
recording
please
for the
tell
whole
me-
time.
Somebody please tell me what I
Oh
asked
my
him, bro.
gosh.
God damn.
No, fuck YouTube. This is going to the police, bro.
Oh god.
Police! I didn't even do that. I didn't eat the baby. Though all I did was do
No, the
whatever.
raping part.
whatever I
You
said.
Toxic, look at
You
DMs.
think-
Look at DMs. This is the thumbnail I'm going to
You
use.
you said it was true. You said you did it, but it was a
No,
one-off.
I said
Like
it.
you raped
Okay,
the baby,
you know what
but
I
it was
said was
one-off.
actually
bro.
true, Take Crap?
That's crazy.
You know what I said was
Okay, hold on,
actually
hold on. We
true?
gotta. Okay, hold on,
I
bro.
said that-
I'm bro. Oh my god, I'm fucking sick, bro. Like, god damn, my heart rate's about to go crazy, bro. Can you please just try and finish this? Like, you
Yo,
ate the baby's
Okay,
head,
okay,
so
but
you
hold
hold
on,
on
make
though.
you
But
have
just,
that
just
baby
like
head
just to
cake,
like attack
whatever.
some of the claims that's going on, right? I didn't eat the baby. I raped the baby. That's all I did, right? All I did was rape the
What?
baby.
No.
What?
That's
Did he just
so much
admit?
better.
He just
That's so
admitted.
much better, bro.
No
He actually,
way.
like, bro. Yeah, bro.
He
the
just
fact
straight
is
up
that, like,
admitted to it. Holy Holy shit.
That's crazy,
Bro.
bro. Like,
Nah, and it's
It
all
was
on
character
recording.
AI. Chill out, bro.
And it's all on recording.
It was
Holy shit.
character AI, bro. Chill out, bro. It was like a funny joke or
bro,
whatever. Chill
raped
out,
and
bro.
ate a baby.
I didn't eat
I
the
didn't
baby.
rape
I
it, bro. That was
raped
just
it,
like
bro.
character AI.
That's crazy.
Who the fuck eats babies? Like,
I
why?
didn't do
If
that,
you
bro.
said you eat it, he would probably think you like eat it like
Bro, this
cannibal, but
nigga.
nah.
I didn't eat it though.
I didn't eat it though. I raped it though. That's why. That's like
What?
literally. What I
God
said.
damn,
That's even worse.
bro. Finish,
Shut the
finish
fuck
up,
up.
bro.
I
Yeah, let's
came here
finish
all
up, bro.
about this fucking debate, and what do I got?
The baby,
No.
Baby.
the baby
You know
due
how
to
many,
our
dude,
stadium, man.
do you know how many children die due to early pregnancy? You do realize there's so many children dying due to that, right?
Bro, oh bro, is this character AI? It's not that serious, bro. Is this as a funny joke? Like,
no,
months ago,
Bro,
and that's how I got banned off
nobody
of
cares.
Versus
Can you
Battle.
just finish
Chill
up,
out.
bro?
Yeah, but
Just finish up. Just, oh my god, can you just like get back to the debate?
All right,
I
yeah,
thought we
yeah,
were
sure.
debating about if the power scaling wiki was like was illogical, but nah, we're just talking about if we should send this guy to the police.
Yeah, he ate a baby, bro. That's
Fuck the
crazy.
police. Get the feds, bro.
The head too, like.
Get the
I
FBI.
I
didn't
shoot
do
this guy
that.
myself.
I
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
shot
do
them.
that, by the
Okay,
way. I did not
fine. Yeah,
do
let's
that. That was
debate.
someone else.
Let's finish, bro. God
I didn't do
damn.
that.
This
That was
nigga's
someone else.
okay, fine. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Just what do you think is wrong with
That
it?
has to
Whatever.
be
Just
satire. I mean, yeah. I mean, what has to be satire? The fact that I raped a baby on character AI, yes. Like that obviously is satire. But like I did do it though. But I didn't eat the
What?
baby or like eat the baby's head.
What? That doesn't make sense. What the fuck?
Hey, hey.
why that looks like the Seth type of
Dude,
thing to say.
It
Y'all are
is.
If
overreacting.
Booga's mom hear this, just to clarify, we heard his mom like before.
Yeah.
If his mom hears this, he's gonna go homeless.
Yeah, we do.
I love minors.
Yeah, he's gonna sleep in somebody's car, bro. It's gonna be a stripper for life.
Yo,
Anyways, enough making fun of me.
Gonna be the
All right,
human
so let me just
boogeyman.
address my problems with the transcendent tiering system, right? The transcendent tiers.
Oh yeah.
So,
Alright,
wait, hold on.
get it over with. Get it over with.
All right, so why it's friggin'. All right, so let me just go on and read the transcendent. I already read the transcendent tier, didn't I? Did I read it already or no?
You did. You said it's a no limits fallacy, and I asked you to define a no limits fallacy and explain how it's applicable here.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, so this is when someone states that that's something. Okay, so
Mhm.
no limits fallacy is when someone states that something doesn't
Mhm.
has not demonstrated any limits or only certain limits, then it has none.
Wait,
or
hold on,
only
hold
the
on.
ones
When did I?
demonstrated.
Okay, when did my definition imply that it did not like demonstrate any limits? I'm confused.
So
I'm
it's
confused right
saying,
now.
okay, so the thing is, right, it's saying destroy all logically possible worlds, right? There's only two possibilities for this statement, right? One, all mathematically, logically possible worlds via our scientific explanation, but this is only multiverse plus, right? And then the second this interpretation is that it's really
Scientific
all
possibilities are
logically
distinct
possible
from. Okay,
worlds
hold on.
within
No.
all
How
of
would that be?
fiction,
How
which
would
is
that
a
be a
no-limits
possibility?
fallacy.
How would that be a possibility? Scientific possibilities are a subset of logical possibilities and are distinct from logical possibilities. Also, for your second point, what was your second point? Like you said, it's a no limits fallacy because of what? I never said it's a logical possibility. So logical possibilities of fiction. I said of logic, not of fiction.
No,
And
because
how
it's
would that be
saying
a no
all
limits
logically
fallacy? That's the
possible
bigger question.
worlds.
You're
That's
supposed to be
basically
justifying keeping.
the entire
Hold on, I'm
tier
not
is
done yet. Oh,
literally
no, no,
all
no, 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 no,
logically
hold
possible
on.
worlds.
Your second, okay, hold on. Your second point, you said it's a no limits fallacy because I'm talking about the logical possibilities of fiction, right? That's still not a no limits fallacy because it's begging the question. I asked you that you justify that, and I actually restate what you said. You already said it's a fucking no limits fallacy. I don't see any reason for you to repeat yourself again. And can you please justify it being no limits fallacy real quick for me?
Okay, justify it being a no limits fallacy. So it's a no limits fallacy, right? Because you would have to be assuming that it really means that any character
Assuming.
that actually goes under
Hold
the
on.
tier.
Assuming what? Wait, what am I assuming? What am I assuming?
No, not you necessarily. I'm saying if you're trying to put a character under this
Wait,
tier, right?
who's
you
assuming
have
then?
to-
Wait, who's assuming? Oh, no. Wait, who's assuming then? I'm getting
No,
confused,
no.
please.
I'm saying if you were to.
No,
Okay,
what?
let me
You
explain.
said,
I'm going
wait,
to answer
okay,
your
me
question.
now.
Let me
Okay,
explain.
wait, you're saying me. Okay, you said you did not say me, but you're saying me right now. Oh my god.
Okay. By you, I don't necessarily just mean you as in you
me and
on
who?
Discord. I mean like you
That's why I
as in
asked you.
people
That's
who
why I
try
asked
and
you
like.
who.
Okay, so that's what
I
I'm
don't
trying to
care about the
explain,
other
right?
people, bro.
Who, right? So if you are putting a character under this tier, right? You would be assuming in this situation that such character is able to destroy all possible worlds within fiction or
How
all
am I
logically possible
assuming if
worlds within
narrative?
all of
Okay,
fiction,
wait. How am I
right?
assuming? Okay, how am I? Okay, wait. How am I assuming that if the narrative consistency infers that being the case?
Because if the narrative says all logically possible worlds within fiction, right, then they have to like prove such character has to
No, no.
actually
I said
prove
it's not
that it
fiction,
can
by the
actually
way.
extend
No,
to
no.
other worlds of
Wait. I said
fiction,
it's
which is
not
not
fiction, bro. I
possible.
said in logic. I said in logic, not in. Okay, how is it? Okay, wait. What? I said in. Okay, first of all, I said in logic, not in fiction. Second of all, how is that impossible?
Because if you're doing an all of logic, right, even if you're extending it even to a fictional level, right, or all logically possible worlds even to a fictional level, right, it would have to be assuming, right, you have to assume that it's above
I'm
all
not
logic
assuming
by
anything. It's
actually a
already.
scientific.
No, no, no. Wait. I'm not assuming anything. Right. I'm actually going by narrative consistency already, which I already explained beforehand. I said like
Yeah, you're going off the
if
narrative
it's the
consistency,
narrative
right? But that's the only
consistency
limit
that
shown
infers
within a
that being the
narrative
case, I think that's
consistency,
the
right?
case.
Within a narrative
Sure. Yeah.
consistency, right? Within any narrative
Mm-hmm.
consistency, right? The only amount of
Cool.
logical impossibility you can really get is what's stated within narrative. What's stated within narrative
Wait,
cannot
what?
possibly
How?
spill
Wait, how?
over to other
Wait,
worlds
no,
of
no, no, no,
fiction.
wait. How? How do possible worlds change within fucking fiction? Can you please explain? Wait, you think logic varies with fiction?
Because you're
Because
saying
you'd
it's
have to
saying
posit.
all
No,
logically
wait, you'd have to
possible
posit
worlds,
logic
right?
not being a necessity for to some extent, at least in fiction, right? If you're gonna
Well,
say that
are
logic
the
differs from
kind of argument
fiction.
we had before is but whether fiction, like
No,
whether fiction is logical. So
wait. To say that these possible worlds are only possible worlds that are shown within the narrative is presupposing that logic differs with fiction. Can you please posit that being the case then? Because if you can't posit
logic
that being the
differs
case,
within
you
fiction.
cannot
Logic differs
support that being the case. And obviously, I can actually dismiss that. So can you please actually posit that be the case? How does it
why
differ?
would that be
Please
the
do that
case?
for me.
Because okay, so you can obviously have other words of fiction, right? With obviously different sets of logic or logical reasoning. For example, another fictional tiering
That's begging
system
the question. I
can have
asked you to
three
prove that, not do that. You're repeating what you
prove
said
that.
beforehand. I'm asking you to actually justify, right, the logic differing, and you're saying, oh yeah, I think fiction, the logic differs. Like that's literally repeating what you just said beforehand. Like,
Yeah, exactly. I'm
yeah, really
naming a scenario in fiction in which would okay. So for example,
naming a
Dragon Ball logic
scenario by
refers to
assuming that your
power.
scenario, no, you're naming a scenario by assuming that whatever the proposition that you're trying to justify holds. That should not be the case. You should actually, right, first, before you actually do that, you should actually satisfy your proposition initially holding before you can actually present this scenario actually holding in itself. Because the scenario, right, requires, right, for you actually justify the proposition beforehand.
Justified proposition beforehand. So like, what are you asking me to do? Like, what would be the problem with me saying any fictional scenario or multiple fictional scenarios would have with different
I already explained, I
logical
already
worlds?
explained the issue, nigga. Like, what?
Okay,
God
re-explain it then.
damn, bro.
Re-explain
No,
it then.
why?
If you're saying that, if you're claiming that,
Why?
why you'd be holding up the dialectic if I don't understand your argument, right? So yeah, re-explain that or elaborate on what you're saying.
How am I holding up the dialectic? Please
Oh
tell me.
my freaking! Because if I don't understand your argument, even within my
If you don't
interpretation,
listen, you're the
right,
one who's
then you
holding the
cannot.
dialectic. I can just say that. You know that, right? I can just say
What do you say?
you're the one who's holding the dialectic because you're either retarded or you're not listening. I can just say that too.
We're
Are you
holding the
fucking dumb?
dialectic because I'm retarded or not listening. I'm not. I
Yeah, I
heard
can
what
just say
you
those are the
said,
two
right?
possibilities.
But like if you're saying that
Okay,
you
if you
said
heard what
something,
you
right? You
said,
need to
what's the problem then?
re-explain that or
Okay,
elaborate on
no,
what you're
wait. If
saying.
you, okay, what's the issue then? Do you not understand? Is that it? So it still falls under the second possibility if you don't understand.
If I don't understand something, you're be holding up the dialectic like via like my interpretation. If I don't understand your argument, then I'm arguing with something
Yeah,
that's
you
gonna
don't
be like a
understand
straw man
why.
argument based on your
You
own
please
like
explain why.
your own
Okay, do you think
authority.
I was not clearer, or are you just retarded? As I said beforehand, as I presented the second possibility for that being the case.
What? Okay, wait, hold on.
I'm asking you.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Hold on. Okay, fine. I'll repeat what. Okay, right. I'm asking you, right. The second possibility, right, is that you're retarded, right, or I'm not being clearer, right. So do you think I was not clear when I actually said that?
Hold
When I
on,
said what I said, do you
repeat that
think I
real
was not
quick.
clear? When I said what I said, do you think I was not being clearer, or is it just the fact that you're retarded and you're not actually following through with what I'm actually saying?
Either way, just like actually just like say repeat what you were saying or like elaborate on what you were saying.
Why? Like, I'm fucking sick. I don't give a fuck about this shit anymore. You fucking retarded and you're fucking annoying. Like, I'm really not up to this anymore. So you can please explain why I have to repeat this? Like, I've been repeating a lot of shit lately.
Repeating a lot of
Like, you
crap
fucking
lately.
debated,
Explain why you
man.
have to repeat this because you kind of just like have to like you kind of have to make your
Since
claims
you
clear.
debated like with my student, which I had to repeat the same shit 6 times, right? So it's either I'm not being clear, or so I'm gonna have to ask you, right? Do you think I'm not being clear, or two, right? You're just a retard, right? If you're a retard, that's just a you problem. So why do you
If
have to
I'm a
repeat? Is it
retard,
the fact that I'm
if
not
I'm a
clear?
retard, I still need. So even if I was a retard, I would still need to understand your claim to argue with
Why are
it.
you
Otherwise, you're
laughing?
holding up the
Why are
dialectic.
you
That's the
laughing, bro?
problem.
Wait, what? What you said? You're laughing, and
Even
I'm
if
like,
I
why are
was
you
a
laughing, bro?
retard, if you're arguing with the retard, right, you still need to actually like get them to understand your point. If they don't understand your point and you
Wait,
don't give them
why?
an understanding of
Why?
your point,
Kind of begging the
then
question
then
again.
like he's
I'm asking
arguing.
you why.
Then he's going
Why do
off
I
of
have
a
to
straw
already?
man
Okay, already.
argument
Okay,
based
no,
off
no,
of
already.
your
No, no, no,
authority.
no, no. I already asked you. Why do I have to actually explain or re-explain again? And you're repeating yourself,
So
just begging the
because if
question
I
by giving an by giving a
but if I
scenario that
don't if
assumes
I
the fact
don't
that I have to explain
you
again.
explain your argument, because if I don't know your argument, then I can't argue with it. The frick? It would be holding up the dialectic because I can't argue. I'm pretty sure that's like
Okay,
just like
you can, no, no, no,
logical.
no, wait, hold on, no, 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 hold on. You can actually not argue with an argument that you actually understand because you're retard and you don't actually have any refutation to the argument. So it's still the same thing. Just because you can argue with the argument does not mean that the argument is actually halting the dialectic. What?
No, no, no. Wait. Hold on. Just because you can't
Ah,
argue with the argument, because if you
this
cannot
nigga's
argue
not
with such
real.
argument in all logically possible worlds, that not okay. What am I saying? If you can't argue with
You're
such
getting
a argument,
slammed,
right?
not gonna lie,
Like
bro. You're
within like
boring, bro.
even your capability, and if you can't like you know what I mean, right? Even if you had the
No, I don't
capability,
know what you mean. You're just rambling. What are you talking about? Like, you're boring, bro. Like,
yeah,
god
okay, I'll give you
damn.
that one. I
I
am
thought
just
you'd
rambling, but
actually
what
be
I'm
good.
saying,
Like, I
right,
thought you were gonna
is
destroy
if
my
you
tiering
can't
system.
argue with something, right?
I've been
Like
waiting
if
for you
you
to destroy my tiering
cannot
system, bro.
argue with something, if you cannot argue with something, right? Then like
My
you
god.
need then like they're arguing off of a dialectic in which they cannot win, right? Or they are dialectic that doesn't exist because they can't understand your argument. That's what I'm saying, right? You'll be holding up the dialectic if you're not like explaining your argument to me or don't clarify such argument to me, right? You need to clarify your argument to your opponent if they do indeed ask for it. If it's only their problem if you're arguing with such argument, right? And like you didn't bother giving a clarification. If you don't give a
What did
clarification
you just say,
yourself, then
bro?
you're holding up the dialectic yourself based on your own authority, and they cannot argue with such, right? So you do need to clarify your argument. And if you don't clarify your argument, right, then like you'd be consenting me to just argue with whatever straw man argument that you are like, saying, right? So you need to actually clarify your argument, right? So clarify or repeat yourself or whatever the frick you said, right? If you said that you already said something already, you're going to need to say what you said
That's
already
begging
and
the
to prove
question
that
again.
anyway.
You
So
literally just repeated what you said that already did, like that
I'm
already
not
refuted with
repeating
no
anything.
refuting.
I'm not repeating anything. I'm still, even if I am repeating anything, I am indeed still addressing your question. So go on, bro. Go on, go on.
I'm not. You're not a I already refuted this beforehand. So what are you talking about? It's just my question. It's just not
Okay,
even
if
a
you
question.
refuted
It's
this
an
beforehand,
argument.
okay, say your refutation that you refuted this beforehand. Then explain. How'd you refute this beforehand?
Okay, so you're assuming I have to re-explain again, which is also begging the question again.
Assuming that you have to re-explain again, making the question. You see what you're doing, bro? You see what you're doing? You argue. Okay,
Uh,
you're
what
arguing
am I
with a
doing,
certain
bro?
claim, right? Like certain point, right? That basically like justifies what you're able to do, and then you're abusing what you're able to do, right? Via this argument, explaining what you're able to do. And
How
that's
am I
like kind
abusing
of
what I'm?
like the
Wait, how am I
goal.
abusing what I'm able to do? What are you talking about? How am I abusing what I'm able to do?
Explain things to your
You're
opponent,
lagging.
basically,
You're
right?
lagging. Hold on,
So,
sir. You're lagging.
am I still lagging? Am I still lagging?
No,
Am I still
you're
lagging?
good. You're good.
Yeah, you're lagging. He's still kind
You're
of
still.
lagging. Yeah,
I'm still
repeat yourself
kind of
again. I
lagging.
want.
Okay, I'll just say I'll just talk slowly then. Seems like no one is really caring about this conversation or debate
Yeah,
though.
nobody cares. Like, you just made
Any-
this entire shit boring because you're retarded.
Because
Man, I'd
it's
fucking
retarded.
smash your
No,
heart.
because this power scaling wiki is butt cheeks, bro. But any freaking ways, right?
Damn,
So
that's
you said
crazy
you
how you
already
can't
attacked the
defend that.
point, or like you refuted it already. Explain your
That's been
refutation or
recording.
how you refuted already, bro. Because you
That
do need to
assumes the
kind of
fact that I have
explain
to
that.
re-explain again. That's still begging the question because you're assuming I have to re-explain again, which I would have said I have to. I'm not to explain.
I'm assuming that you need to re-explain again. Assuming you need to re-explain. So the reason why you would need to re-explain again, as I said before,
Why is that
is that
fun?
I need to understand your argument in order to argue with it. If I cannot argue
Okay, so
with
you
your
don't understand
argument
it. Why do you not? Okay, yeah, that's fine. That goes back to what I said before. You don't understand it. Why do you not understand it? Is it because I'm not clear, or is it because that you just retarded? You cannot follow through. What's the point? What's actually the issue here?
I don't know. I don't even remember what you said. That's like I wouldn't know whether I'm not understanding the claim or whether I didn't hear the claim or I'm just retarded, right? You
Didn't
need
you
to
just
actually
okay?
like
Wait,
go
didn't you
back and
just say
explain your
because
claim
you
so
don't
I can
understand it? That kind of assumes the fact that you don't understand it. You the one who just said like you didn't understand it or whatnot. So that kind of just still assumes the fact you didn't understand it. So just changing what you said before.
All right, all right. How about we just do this? Can we just ask the chat whether you need to re-explain the claim, right? Like just
Why would I
re-explain
do
the
that? I don't
claim
give a
for
fuck about this
repetition.
chat. Like what? I don't give a fuck about this chat. Like most of these motherfuckers here are retarded. Why do I care about them? I don't give a fuck about what they say. Nigga, like what? I'll just ask a toddler whether or not I have to explain again. Fine, I'll just use the toddler as my basis to explain again. Like what? Hey, let me ask this heater. Hey yo, heater. You think I need to explain to this nigga? Huh? Huh? Wait, I don't? Oh yeah, there you go. I'm using the healer as my basis now. I don't have to explain.
Who are
Bitch
you
ass nigga.
asking? Who the frick are you asking?
I'm asking the heater. I'm asking the heater. That's an example of how retarded what you're saying.
I said the people in this chat though. The heater is not really part of this chat, right?
Yeah, I'm saying I can just ask the baby, right? I don't care about the motherfuckers in this chat. They're retarded. Like, why would I actually appeal to them about a situation like this? Why would I care about them? They're not the one who's engaging the dialectic. I don't give a fuck about them. Nigga. Look at Socrates. He actually acknowledged the fact that he's a retard. See?
I'm not a retard though. I'm not a
I didn't
retard.
say
I'm
you're
just
a
saying
retard.
even
See,
if I
you're
was a
autistic.
retard.
You saying you're not a retard kind of just shows that you're fucking autistic because he was talking about him, not you. And I said, look, Socrates is saying that he's retarded, not you. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Like, are you fucking sped? You should probably go to the doctor. You're borderline autistic. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably why you actually try to fucking fuck kids beforehand. I don't know, man. I'm kind of worried about you. You should probably just go to the doctor. I mean, that's just me, bro.
That's
Doctor.
crazy.
W
Chill.
toxic. I agree.
Does just do him like that?
W.
Nah.
Yeah, you should go to a doctor.
What are you guys talking
Come on,
about?
man.
Respect the
done,
child
Booga?
purpose?
Do you have
No,
anything else?
never.
Okay,
Do
time
you
The
have
fuck?
hentai is allowed? You're a weirdo. Go touch women, bro.
can't-
Like, why is hentai allowed here?
You gotta lie. No one has sent that
Five
shit in like
head
2
bro.
months.
Booga, you're lagging. Jesus Christ. Bro, Booga's not saying anything. Do you have anything more to say?
Okay. Hold on. You said I'm lagging, so like
Yeah, you're not lagging anymore. Do you have anything else to say?
Uh,
As I try to appeal the child,
Okay.
is there
As
anything
I
else
was
you're gonna
freaking saying, because this argument is kind of going circular to an extent. Like I was saying before, right? The whole point that you did is that I need to understand your claim, right? In order to be able to actually refute it, right? If I cannot understand your claim and if I cannot refute your claim, even if I had such evidence to refute your
repeat
claim or have
yourself
sufficient
again?
evidence, that means that I cannot. I'm repeating myself, but you didn't necessarily refute that, so I'll continue. If I don't have enough, if I don't have any, if I don't have
Okay, wait.
any
Alright, okay,
sort of
shut up,
way
shut up,
to
shut up,
debunk
shut up,
your
shut up,
claim,
shut up, shut up,
then
shut
I
up.
can't.
Hold on, shut up. No, wait. If I didn't refute that, we can just conclude. Like, what? We can just finish. I didn't refute that. I already said I refuted that within the recording, so I do not give a fuck. If you're confident that I did not refute that, it's fine. We can just go to conclusions. We can just finish this off. I don't give a fuck about this debate anymore. I did not
Okay, so you
refute
don't
that
give a
part.
fuck
We can
about
just
this
go right.
debate anymore. So just go to conclusions. Okay. So like, if you're trying to go to conclusions, like, you don't really have a judge. But we're really just like discussing, to be honest. So like, do we just
Yeah,
move
we're
on
just
to the next
discussing.
I
point?
can give a verdict.
What's the
or
next
even
point? Wait, what's the
game.
next point? What's the next point, please?
Okay.
What more do you
Next
have to
point
say?
is transcendent plus. Right?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean
yeah,
this
what
is going
about
to
it?
be pretty presumptory though, since we're just assuming things we did in the past for our previous points, right?
Yeah, what's wrong
So
with it?
you know,
I don't really need
so
to
let's just
talk anymore.
continue anyway
Just go to
though,
the
because
point.
that's what you did say. So like
Oh,
you
God.
said okay, so transcendent plus, right? This kind of just has to presuppose some of the logic or arguments made for the transcendence
Just
here.
fucking
So
present it already.
um,
God damn. Why you always rambling, bro? Make it quick. I'm trying to get out of here.
okay, Mr. Rushman. So the transcendent plus is characters that can significantly affect, create, or destroy not only any and all logical possible worlds, but also also logically impossible worlds, such as characters typically having feats feeds to what is presented within extended what is modal? All right, hold on. Modal realism. I'm
How does
gonna
he not
look
know
that
what
up.
modal is? Bro, you've been talking about possibilities, but you don't know what modality is? How the bro? These niggas are a disgrace to humanity, bro. Like, oh my god, why you talking about shit that you don't know? Can't take it
Hold
with these
on,
niggas,
bro.
man.
Hold on, bro.
How do you
Like this
talk about
modal
something
realism
being
thing. Okay.
trash? You don't even know what modality is.
Okay,
When
this
modality
is
is
indeed
part
a
of the things that.
okay.
Oh no, bro, this can't be real. Oh my
Any
god. Oh, he
freaking
understands
any
necessity but doesn't
freaking way.
know what modality is. Like, yeah, bro. Like, I'm dead. Like, this is not real. Oh my god, I'm so fucking pissed off right now, bro. Whatever, bro. Are you done looking? Are you done getting your educational, like 5 minutes of education, and just dip yourself
It's
in the
5 minutes
middle?
of education, bro. He's listening understands necessity and know what modality is. Hey, bro, I didn't hear about that word before. It's misspelled
Bro, you're talking
model.
about
Okay,
logical
I thought
possibility.
it
Say,
said model. Whatever the frick, whatever the frick, bro.
you don't even know what a modality is, but you're talking about it being asked on the basis of it. It's modality. So know what you're talking about. You don't know why it's asked. Like what?
I know why it's
Never mind.
butt cheeks, obviously, because it's either way it's
Okay,
supporting my
you don't know the
points. But like,
basis
I'm
of the
just
human
saying,
system,
bro.
but you know
I
why it's
already
butt
looked
cheeks.
it up.
Whatever, bro.
It is
Finish.
butt
Yeah,
cheeks,
finish up
bro.
what
It's
you.
booty cheeks,
Yeah, well,
bro.
yeah,
It's like
whatever. Nobody
yeah.
cares. Finish up. Yeah, finish up. Nobody cares. Just finish up. God damn.
Any freaking ways. So the reason why this is butt cheeks is being all logically impossible worlds, right?
Cool.
So like realistically, right? As I said before with the logically possible worlds, it's going to still go on to the fact of the first off the no limits fallacy. If we're really going off of like all like for
Okay,
example, wait,
okay.
hold on. Isn't
Okay,
this a
hold on, hold on, hold on,
contradiction?
hold
Wait,
on, hold on, no, no,
hold on.
wait.
Actually, hold on.
Hold on,
Hold
hold
on.
on, hold on, hold
This
on,
is
hold on,
this
hold
is
on,
a
hold on, hold on, hold
contradiction, I think. Wait, hold on. So it said
on.
it said right? It said hold on. Because I know this is some sort of competition, right?
Okay, wait.
Okay,
If you're gonna
so
use the same argument as you did last time, then you don't have
yo,
to go through this part.
yo, yo,
What
yo,
is
yo,
it? Oh
yo,
my
yo.
god!
This is a
Finish up,
contradiction.
bro.
All right, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So
What's the
since
contradiction?
I just learned what
Jesus
model realism,
Christ.
so yeah, okay. So since I just learned what model realism is, right? I now realize this tier
Mm,
is like absolutely contradictory. So it says not only in all logical possible worlds, but all logically impossible worlds, and defeats and what is
sure.
presented within accepted model realism, right? In terms of model realism, would still be a logically
He's
possible
not
world.
real.
Right? Everything in
He's
model
not
realism is a
real.
possible world,
Get
right?
this man on
Model
VC. What are you talking about? He
no,
thinks I'm
because
talking
like I'm
about
saying,
modern realism and not extended modal. Oh my lord, he does not know the difference. Go fucking search up the word modal, extended modal realism right now. I'll just give
He's
you
been
five
on
minutes
character
again.
AI too much. He's becoming an AI himself.
Yeah.
extended modal realism.
Yeah, go search that
all right.
right now.
Extended modal realism. All right, extended modal realism. Okay, Tagashi Yagasawa concerns the possibility question of whether it means of whether something is possible or necessary. Model realism is a view that besides in the actual world, there are many possible worlds that exist as
Sugar
alternate
daddy's
versions of the
crazy.
actual world that we live
That's
in.
funny,
Contrast
bro.
with actualism, which holds that there's only one world, the actual world, contradiction. The
Yeah.
possible world is a world that contains a contradiction. Extended modal realism understands modality as a dimension similar to space and time, in the sense of rather. Wait, what? A dimension? What? Are you?
Keep reading. Keep,
Is this like? Am I? Is this like thing retarded, bro? Like, is
keep
things
reading.
retarded? Like, bro. Any freaking ways though. Anyways though. My points were that I already addressed inside Power Scaling Wiki is like it's saying like logical and logically impossible worlds, right? So first off, it's ranking logically possible worlds as destroying a certain amount, right? And logically
What?
impossible worlds as well as logically possible worlds in a certain amount, right? The thing is, all of these, both of these are an infinity amount of worlds either way, right? All
How is
logically
it
possible and all
infinity?
logically possible
Wait,
worlds,
how
right?
is it
Both of
infinity?
these
How
are
is it
infinities in
infinity?
some way.
Wait, how
How
is
is it
that in
infinity?
infinity?
How is it
Yes, god
infinity? Okay, wait,
damn.
hold on. So
How is it
if it's
infinity?
not infinity,
It's
well,
not infinity.
hold on, because it would have
What's
to be
the sum of
infinity, and if
infinity
it's
doesn't?
not infinity, then it doesn't even hit high universal, right? So
Wait,
like, I mean,
how?
you could say that it's
Wait,
not
how?
high.
Wait,
This doesn't
how?
reach
Wait,
high.
how? Wait, how? No, no, no. Wait, how, nigga? Like, what are you talking about? Jesus
like I'm
Christ.
saying that these would both represent some sort of infinity, right? If it's not some sort of infinity, then it doesn't even reach high universal. That's what I'm saying. If it's like literally, what do you mean
Okay,
how?
so hold on.
Right? It has to be some sort of
Wait,
infinity.
okay,
If
hold
you're
on.
saying
No,
there's
no,
a
no,
finite
it's fine. No, no,
amount of
no, no, no.
possible or impossible worlds, then saying that you're destroying
Wait,
this
wait,
is only
wait. Oh
giving
my
like
God, shut the
friggin'
fuck up. Stop rambling with your nonsense. Jesus
nonsense. No,
Christ.
no, you told me to prove that these are infinities, right? And these aren't infinities, right? And you're saying that these are finite, right?
I
These would
never
have
said you
to.
should prove these aren't infinities. I
Okay,
said
you
they're
said
not
why they're
infinities.
infinities though.
You
You said why they're
idiot.
infinities though, right? You said why they're infinities though. So I
I
explained
said
that if they're
they're
not
I
infinities,
said
then the
they're
more
not
theory to make it more
infinities, my nigga. I know they're not infinities, you retard. Anyways, I'll just explain my point, right? Is a high dimension a subset of logic or not? Or do you think a high dimension exists beyond logic? If so, can you please posit that to be the case?
Do I think a higher dimension is beyond logic, or a higher dimension is like logical or not? Okay, define your definition of logic. Define logic.
Anything that functions under the laws of thought. So is a high dimension, right, beyond logic, or is it like a subset of
Okay,
logic?
laws of thought. So like elaborate more on this. So I
You
can
don't know what the laws of thought are.
explain your version of laws of thought or your definition of laws
Wait,
of
is there
thought.
my version? Are they two versions? Is there like the Booga
Wait,
version?
what?
You can just might as well
Booga
explain the
version.
Booga
I'm
version
just
because you
saying.
have
You said laws of thought, right? So
how
like,
many
what is
versions
laws of
exist?
thought to you? Are you mean viewing the actual
What
theory
do
of
you
the
mean
laws
to
of thought?
me? What are the laws of thought? Do they differ with what a person thinks? Do they like change with my perception of the laws of thought?
I mean, what are the
This
laws?
nigga
They're
just doesn't know.
laws, right? Laws are
Your
freaking made
laws.
by like they're made by people, right? So like, what are the laws of
They're
thought to
made
you?
by
What are
people.
your
How
laws
are they
of
made
thought?
by people? You mean they're discovered by people
How
and
do
not
you
made
mean
by
how they
people?
made by people? Who was the law
Okay,
made
wait,
by? The law was made by the
do you
government,
think
right? These are people, right? So
please
what
shut
are
the
these
fuck
the
up. Please
laws
shut the
of
fuck up.
thought, right?
Oh my god. So
Explain what
wait,
you mean.
okay, oh my god, this nigga talk fucking shut up, nigga. God damn. So first of all, right, do you think that space-time would not exist and its own laws if humanity didn't exist?
If humanity didn't exist, if space time did not
Since
exist.
yeah. Wait, do you think it doesn't exist? It doesn't exist?
Okay, wait, hold on. Ask that again. Ask that again.
The functions of space-time, do you think, yeah, the functions and laws of space-time, do you think they don't exist if humanity does not exist? Since if you're gonna
They
say that laws are made by humanity, then you're saying every law in the universe, right, is mind dependent. And if it's mind dependent, then if humanity didn't exist, obviously it will not exist. That's what you're saying, but
That's
you're
not
gonna
what a
posit
law.
that
That's
in
not
the
what.
case.
Like, no. You're presupposing law to mean just like how the functions work. You're saying laws of thought, right? How thought works, right? What like how thought works,
What?
right? Like the laws of. Okay, hold on. So like, what are like the laws of thought to you? Like as I said, this doesn't necessarily refute the fact
I
that
already
like
said there's only
what
one
are the
laws
laws
of
of thought
thought,
to you?
my nigga. What do you wait, do you think there are two versions? What do you mean to me? Like what?
Because there's obviously different theories
Please
explaining
chill,
different laws that would talk
please
about the
kill
laws of
yourself.
thought, right? So like
Kill
what?
yourself right now. The fact that you have
What?
that on your phone is actually disgusting. Please just go touch a real fucking keyboard, bro. Like, I don't know what these Discord kids be doing here, bro. So what do you tell me? What did you say? Like I did not hear what you said.
Okay, so it kind of looks like she's cooked. Hey, wait, hey, forget this. So like as I was saying, oh, hold on. Let me collect my thoughts, bro.
Okay, I
Let me
asked
process.
you, is there other versions? Like, what's the significance of asking me what do I think the laws of thought are? Like, there are no other versions. Like, just go search what the laws of thought are. I'm pretty sure you probably don't know what that is too. This nigga's just fucking prolonging the
I'm just
video
saying
just
because you're
retarded.
actually going by like, are you going by? Okay, so are you going by a specific theory of laws of thought, or just like the laws, like actually
Wait,
you've
this
been
nigga's a
thinking?
theory now. Oh my God. Specific theories, there like other okay, let's just presuppose the fact that laws of thought are huge even though they're not. Right? Do you think like whatever this theory is varies with the perception of the person? Or do you think are you
Whatever
just that
this theory
retarded or do you
is,
just
I mean theories in general, right? Theories in general are realistically either just like laws itself, which would be contradictory, or just like actual
what?
like
What are you
actual
saying? Just
mind
answer
like
my question. I don't give a fuck
theory in
about what you're
itself
saying.
are guesses
Just
or
answer my
things that
question.
answer. Okay, so what's your question?
Oh my god. You did not hear my question? I'm not repeating that. Shut the fuck up, bro. This nigga, bro, is not serious. I've never debated a generally autistic person, bro. Yeah,
Everyone calls me
please go
autistic
to the
whenever they
bathroom.
debate me, and they're just
Please
get
go to the
mad, bro.
bathroom.
It's like crazy, bro. Actually,
It's
Probably
because
just
you are
retarded.
autistic. If like everyone does it, there's like a pattern here. Like, come on.
I'm
Why
not
is that so
autistic, bro.
consistent, though? Maybe you should go to the doctor. Did you try that? Whatever, bro. I asked you, do you think, like, I'm presupposing that the laws of
Try
thought,
that.
okay, I'm asking you, right, do you think there are different versions of the laws of thought, or do they change, like, depending on the perception of the person? I've asked you this, like, 5 times right now. This shit's bad.
Who don't change depending on the perception of the person. Depends on what you mean by laws of thought. As I said, the frick, because you'll be presupposing that the laws of thought still means a specific thing to you, right? So like you still need to like define what the laws of thought are.
Oh, wait, so are you're not gonna posit another version of the laws of thought? You're not gonna try and refute the
Another
Turing
version of
system
the
too,
laws
by
of
the way?
thought. Okay, so let me make my 3 laws of thought, right? The brain thinks, the brain
You're
functions,
okay,
and the
okay,
brain does,
okay,
right?
never mind.
So
Hold on,
like
hold
the
on.
laws of
So you
thought,
do
I
think there
just
are
made my
different
own
versions?
interpretation of the laws.
Wait, so do you
No, because
think, okay,
I just
okay,
made my
okay, so no,
interpretation
saying
of the
that,
laws of
wait,
thought,
saying
right?
that, no, saying that presupposes that there are different versions, so that's what you're saying right now. If you say that, that means that you do
Presupposing a
think that there
different
are
version.
different
No, but
versions,
I
so
just
that's,
made a different version though. I just made a different version though. It's not presupposing
wait,
anything.
okay,
If I just
oh
made
yeah,
a different version of myself, then that would be
wait,
proving that
can
there
you
are
prove
different
that?
versions of the laws of
Can you
thought.
prove that your version corresponds to the actual world? Can you prove that it actually corresponds to the
Okay, the
reality?
brain is in the actual world. Functions are in the actual world. Friggin' the brain thinks the brain actually
How
does
does that
think. Like
relate
if
to
you look
logic,
at the
bro?
definition of think.
How does
What?
that relate to
What you
logic,
say?
bro? That does not
It doesn't.
satisfy what you just said.
That's not what we're talking about right now. We're not talking about logic right now.
Laws
We're
of thought
trying
are
to
part of
think about
logic.
whether different laws
That
can
is that
actually
is
fit
that is
human
that
thought,
is
right?
yeah. Those are the laws of thought. So no, like what?
Wait, what are you saying, bro? What are you saying, bro? For real.
What? Bro, this nigga's not real, bro. I'm gonna ask you again. Do you think that a higher dimension exists beyond the confines of logic? Yes or no?
A higher dimension exists beyond the laws of confine, and I ask
Yeah,
you,
because
what would the laws of thought be?
Wait, before you ramble, right? Because to say that because it's not infinity, it's like below high unity, is to say that the confines of logic themselves are confined to infinity, and obviously confined also to high dimensions because high dimensions are high infinities as well. Right. So you obviously have to satisfy that proposition by actually suggesting the fact that logic is confined by high dimensions and by extension infinity. If you cannot do that, then your refutation shall be dismissed, sir. Can you please do that right now?
Prove what
You're not
exactly?
professional to me. What? I'm not gonna repeat
Prove what
myself. Like I'm
exactly?
done
What am
with
I
this
proving
nigga, bro.
here?
I'm done with this nigga, bro. Like I'm actually done. So do you have any other thing that you want to say? Because we just finished right now. Are you gonna try
Just
and like
finish. I'm
attack
just
all
asking
us
like,
now?
what I need to prove, bro.
Yeah, I'm done with the point of transcendent. I really like elaborate. I'm not gonna re-elaborate again. I've been repeating myself like I don't know, like 50 times by now, right? If you're not gonna actually follow through because you're half autistic, then that's your problem. So you're gonna actually refute the boundless here or not? Are you actually done? Because I think
Okay,
I'm
so
done.
what am I refuting? What am I refuting?
What?
Okay. So you're asking me if I'm refuting the other points of the list, yeah. I mean, to be completely honest, bro, like you're just kind of just giving up on a lot of the argument because you're saying I'm quote unquote
I'm giving up.
autistic.
Yeah, I'm not giving up. You're just autistic because you have me like you explaining shit every day, right? Every fucking second,
I'm
every
just
fucking
saying I
hour,
need to know
and
what
that's the
I'm
main
disproving.
problem.
I need to know what I'm proving. I need to know what I'm
How much do you need
about.
to know? How much do I need to actually explain for you to actually know shit? I don't think there's any amount of explanations that I can actually give you for you to actually know certain things. Seems like you have to be black because only black people have to be this retarded. So I'm assuming that
No,
you're either
ain't no
black,
way,
That
right?
ain't no
toxic
way,
crowd.
Or
ain't
Toxic.
I
no
don't know
way,
what's
boy,
up.
ain't no way,
You have
boy.
to be
Bro
black,
just said I
but
have to be
whatever.
black in order to not know things after you explain it enough, bro. Ain't no way, boy.
And
I just have a very
Love you,
I
toxic
just
that's
have a
crowd.
not what I
very
said.
literal mindset, right?
Racism
That's
runs
not
in the family. Oh
that's
my
not
god.
what I said. That's not what you see how artistic you are. You don't even hear what I said.
I'm not
So
autistic though, bro. Like,
are you gonna refute the boundless tier? Nobody cares. God damn.
I'm just gonna repeat my refutations now from now on because
I don't
at
need
this
I don't
point, bro.
need no, I don't need no, I don't need it. You can just move on. You're already like confident that you refuted what I said, and whatever that I said did not refute what you said. So yeah, by your perception, obviously logic is beyond like no, it's below like what is it called? What is that? Yeah, high uni as you said, right? So yeah, by your perception is fine. You can just continue. Are you gonna refute anything else? Are you done? Because you're done with the transcendent plus tier. And you think you are, so that's fine. I don't really care. So
All right, so boundless, right? Reading. I'm just gonna read off my refutation. I've already posted in the Power Scaling Wiki channel, right? Boundless
what?
tier 0 characters
This
that
this
exist
nigga is
beyond the characters that exist beyond the beyond the framework of logical possibility and logical impossibility, having divine indefeasibility, being unknowable in any way, shape, or form. And all one can hope to do is conceive of all that is which is not was to not speak of divine ineffable characters. Those would typically be characters akin to what is said about God's nature and negative theology, or being akin to pataphysical in nature. This tier means absolutely nothing, by the way. If you try and take this to any grammatical sense, it becomes a contradiction and would have absolutely no possibility proof whatsoever about
so
reaching
you can
higher than
actually feed
500
anything.
plus. That's what I'm
So you can
doing,
actually
right?
feed anything. Yeah, sure. You
Yeah,
just said you just
that's what I'm
made
doing.
basis.
All right. So
You
my
just made basis
reputation,
statements. I don't
my
think that's a
reputation
refutation.
begins. Hold on. My reputation begins at this tier means absolutely nothing. By the way, if you try and take this to any
That's
grammatical
not a
sense, it
refutation.
becomes
That's not a
how is it not a
refutation.
reputation?
It's based.
I'm
It's how to
starting
say.
off my
Okay, wait.
reputation.
No, no, no,
Okay,
no, 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 no.
I'm
It's
introducing my
That's how it's not a refutation.
reputation.
Like if I just
I'm
say this
introducing.
tier is not good because it's black, like that's not a refutation. Like how does that prove that it's not good? Like what are you talking about?
No. I'm saying this tier is not
You just
good
said it
because
doesn't mean anything.
it's still like
How
quantified
does
for
it not mean
reputation.
anything?
But anyways,
How does
I'm
that
gonna continue now. You're just interrupting me. This tier means absolutely nothing.
because you're
By the
saying
way,
retarded shit. I don't really like want to sit here and talk about irrelevant shit at the shit that don't actually refute what I just said. That's I'm actually cutting you off. What? Who the
Toxic, I'm
fuck
looking.
stopped the recording? Bro, somebody restart the recording again.
a bound win.
Toxic, I'm also recording with OBS, so don't worry.
Bro, what?
Holy shit. Bros became an
What
NPC.
the
Why
bro?
do you say that?
The
Why do you say
Hold
that,
fuck?
on,
Ava?
where's the recording, my nigga? Where the fuck is
You
the
just
recording?
brought it. Recording. Okay, yeah. We were recording most of this junk, right? I don't know who removed the bot of recording the junk, but like, yeah, gotta go. Adios. Okay, yeah. Whatever though. The times he's
Sorry,
verdict is
dogs.
absolutely
We are
nothing. By
dogs.
the way, he was not a viable judge or whatever the frick.
Yo, somebody
But
give me a
anyway,
dog. Somebody hire me a dog. Bro, actually, I'm gonna hire a dog soon. What the fuck is the recording, bro? I don't see that shit. Lead in general. Yo, what? I can't even download that shit. Bro, what? This nigga, what?
Lagging again? I assume.
am I? I'm not. I don't think I'm lagging. So am I?
Bro, what?
I don't think I'm lagging. Am
Hey,
I?
Vitsky, bro, what the fuck happened? Why the fuck? Wait, Vitsky, what did you say? You were saying something right now. What you said?
I'm recording as well. That's what I said. With like
Fuck,
OBS.
you cannot trust this autistic kid called Time Zez or whatever. I knew you could not trust him.
That's
That's a good thing
crazy.
that you're recording me. Like, you just lost the recording because he's a fucking retard.
I've
Anyways,
been
just
recording all the
whatever. You can
time,
just
don't worry.
continue. Yeah, that's good. Just you can never trust these unreliable. He's fucking stupid.
That's
How the
crazy.
fuck do people even whatever? I'm not even gonna continue, bro. You can just continue with your rambles, bro.
Continue with my rambles. Oh my freaking. Okay, well, frick, bro. Anyways, as I was saying before, let me go back to what I was saying. Okay, bruh. So, my reputation is this tier means absolutely nothing, by the way. This is just, I'm just reading off my
It's not a
reputation.
reputation. I already
I'm
got.
going to give
It's not
off
a
of
reputation. I already
operations.
kind of addressed that.
So, yeah. This tier means absolutely nothing, by the way. If you try and take this to any grammatical sense, it becomes a contradiction and would have absolutely no proof whatsoever about reaching higher than
How is it a contradiction?
It's a contradiction because you're saying the logical of possible any logical be you're going beyond any logical framework of logical possibility, right? So then it's leading on to that would lead on to impossibility, right? And you're saying you're going beyond impossibility and logical possibility in itself, which does indeed become a contradiction because you cannot go beyond possibility and possibility at the same time, right? And then
And I do
then
because
also by
wait,
playing this
shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, hold on. Before you bring up another point, stop shotgun, shut the fuck up, alright, fucking address this right now, right? So the entire thing about impossibility is that they're a subset of intelligibility and negative theology transcends intelligibility. So if it transcends intelligibility, obviously you'll be above impossibility as well. So do you have any reputations for that?
But yeah, that was just only going off of all logical possibility, though. That still doesn't adjust
That
the
does not refute what I
impossibility.
just said.
Going off
I
of
just said impossibility, you retard. Like they're all subset of intelligibility. What? I just said it right now. Like, oh my god. Like logical impossibilities and logical possibilities, right? are subsets of intelligibility which negative theology transcends. And if that's the case, it'll go beyond impossibility. That's not a contradiction. Even if you say, like, you have any refutations.
So you're saying impossibility
You're
would still
lagging.
be within right? You're presupposing that I'm
You're
lagging.
lagging.
What?
I'm not presupposing anything. Negative theology is only negative theology if it's negative theology, so it's not a presupposition. It's just basically how the logical thought actually works. I was talking to his mom again. She trying to, bro. She probably fucking slapped you for how retarded you are, bro. And the retarded shit that you actually do on Discord, fucking being a baby is fucking crazy, bro. I would not fucking yo, Booga's mom. Do you know he actually eats babies and
What
rapes
the fuck?
them?
I was just talking to my brother real quick. Anyway, what
Oh,
were you saying, Mr.
probably
A
not
Man or
just
whatever your name was?
Hey, bro, are you gonna repeat what I said or not? If you're not, I'm
What
just
were
gonna
you
leave right
saying?
now. I said like logical impossibilities and logical possibilities are a subset of like intelligibility, and negative theology transcends intelligibility. So therefore, by extension, you would still be above that and satisfies the proposition that just about the
Negative theology, but yeah, no, okay, negative theology and transcends intelligibility. But why would something negative transcend anything impossible? If something is impossible, that means it is indeed negative, meaning that it cannot happen. Saying that something is impossible is
That's
akin to
not
the
a
same thing.
refutation. It's not even what negative
Just
theology
saying negative
is.
theology does not necessarily imply that it's above impossibility. That's retarded.
Okay, sure. Okay, you didn't refute what I said, so that's why we can just like conclude again because you're being retarded. This is not a refutation, as I said beforehand. And
I
I
didn't
guess we're
refute what
done
you said. No, because your whole entire point was that it's still within intelligibility, and like negative theology does indeed transcend this, right? So if it's negative, so the thing about possibility though is that you something that cannot exist or cannot happen or cannot exist or cannot possibly exist, right? So this would still fall
here.
under negative theology. Negative theology transcending this would be a contradiction, right? You're saying it's
No, you're
transcending something
not.
that already
It
exists, but
would
you're saying that
no,
it's
wait,
with
it would
negative
not fall
theology.
under negative
So does not
theology.
so
It
saying
would
that
not.
part of what you're saying
Negative
is
theology
retarded.
is not a part of. No, wait. Negative theology is not a. It's not a subset of intelligibility. So no, it would not fall under right negative theology, which obviously logical impossibilities are a subset of intelligibility, as I said beforehand. This is not a
Hold on. So
refutation.
okay, so why would impossibility? Hold on. So if you're saying negative, so you're saying negative theology is not part of intelligibility, yet impossibility is, right? How would this
Sure,
correlate?
yeah,
How
it
would this
is.
correlate? Because impossibility means that it's not possible to happen,
I
right?
said
So if it's not
subset of
possible
it.
to happen,
I
why
said
would it be
subset of
within
it.
possibility?
It's not, if something is a subset of another thing and something transcends something that which obviously contains subset of it, and the subset, for example, in this case is logical impossibilities, then by extension, the thing that transcends something that which obviously contains the subset of it
Well,
would obviously transcend the subset
So you're
of
saying
it
that
itself.
you take the
okay,
trail
so you're saying
side.
that
I
okay, so you're saying that negative. So you're saying that
I
negative
don't.
frameworks, right, transcend. So you're saying that. So you're saying that negative theology transcends impossibility via impossibility being a subset within negative theology, right?
I never said that.
All right. So if you're making that logic, oh, I'm just being autistic again. Okay. So what's your point then?
I
What's
never
your point
said
then?
that. Okay, so you want me to re-explain again? I'm not re-explaining again. I already told you this. Like, this is an example of what I was talking about beforehand. I always have to re-explain shit because you're fucking autistic. I'm not doing that, bro. Like, what? I'm
Autistic?
actually
No,
not.
no, no, no. Because I'm trying to understand your argument, right? I'm trying to. Because
I'm
I'm
not
literally
doing this.
right.
This is an
I'm literally
yeah.
going
We're
off of
trying
what
to
you're saying,
understand
right? Because you're
arguments
saying
since I started
because what
debating.
you said,
Since you started debating, we
right?
have
No, no,
actually
no. But
exploded.
what you said is that you so something is within subsets of that thing, right? The thing that contains these subsets would indeed transcend what is the subsets of that thing, right? So you're saying impossibility, right?
I
In
never
this
said
case,
that,
would be the subset. Okay, what did you say then? The freak?
bro. If you did not hear what I said, that's a you problem. I don't give a fuck. Like, what?
If I did not hear what you said, that's a me problem. If I did not hear what you said, I cannot possibly argue with what you're providing me, which is holding up the
That's
dialectic. You
also
cannot do that. That is
yeah.
retarded.
That's begging the question. We already went over the holding the dialect point. You're still using that as basis. So if you
Begging the
think that's
question,
still holding
begging
that, hold up. No, wait. If you still think that's holding the dialectic, nobody cares. We can just finish this right now. Like we're done, I guess, because that was the last tier. There you go. Happy.
and like just
You're lagging.
no.
You're lagging.
Bro, this nigga can't even afford a fucking mic.
No, you're lagging. Is there anything that you're gonna bring up? I'm kind of done
His
here.
Wi-Fi is like fucking trash. I mean, just to clarify, the server region is Asia, so I mean, each one are different.
Why is it Asia? Like, what the fuck are niggas doing here, bro?
Conceded. I
Who
didn't.
said it?
Oh wait, I'm just like saying that or something, right? If you say I see the debate,
You're lagging.
that's
Stop
not really.
talking, please. You're
Oh,
fucking
bro.
annoying.
This nigga can't even afford a fucking mic and a Wi-Fi.
All right, am I still lagging?
No, you don't. No, you don't. So long. Pissed off right now. These niggas just being retarded. Consistently, but are you actually done?
Am
You
I
have
still
anything to
lagging?
say? Bro, I said you're
Am
not
I
lagging anymore.
Oh, okay. Uh, have anything else to say? So, like, you know what I'm so like my conclusion realistically is that the entire like
That
tier,
means
so the
you're
entire tier,
bro.
as I said, is that the transcendent tiers are really realistically just based off a no limits fallacy, and like would only get to multiverse plus at best, seeing as like higher or different different freaking different possibilities or whatever, or all possible worlds realistically, right? Is just an infinity, and all logically impossible worlds would just be another infinity. So realistically, this is just realistically just doesn't even get to another higher dimensional tier.
You
They are like all
see
logically
things,
possible worlds
logical
within the set things
possibilities
that
to
go beyond our
something.
minds that would indeed be a no limits fallacy, as we can think of anything in fiction. So then we have the boundless tiering system, which is just an apophaticism. It really just gets to low outer in general, because it really gets to low
Oh,
outer
for
at the
real?
very best, because it's something
Yeah,
that cannot be described but cannot
you
be
gay.
conceptualized. So you get what I mean. So that's really just like
Yeah,
the entire debunk. I'm assuming you
yeah, I
So
don't
I'm
need a
assuming that
conclusion.
you A bound. I'm assuming that you recorded this. So like post this on whatever social media website,
Yeah,
and we'll see like
no sure.
who won based on the popularity's sake. But you say you
I
recorded
thought
this, Joel.
it's a discussion, but yeah, sure, whatever. Anyways, I don't need a conclusion. I think I did enough. I can just watch and listen, whatever. Yeah, let's keep it, bro. At least
Alright.
I'm done.
You guys done?
I've saved myself